Hello viewers, in this video I will be discussing questions 8 and 9 of miscellaneous exercise on chapter 12 linear programming. First let us see what the question is. Question number 8 says a fruit grower can use two types of fertilizer in his garden, brand P and brand Q. The amounts in kg of nitrogen, phosphoric acid, potash and chlorine in a bag of each brand are given in the table. Tests indicate that the garden needs at least 240 kg of phosphoric acid, at least 270 kg of potash and at most 310 kg of chlorine. If the grower wants to minimize the amount of nitrogen added to the garden, how many bags of each brand should be used? What is the minimum amount of nitrogen added in the garden? So, it is given a fruit grower uses two types of fertilizers, brand P and brand Q. The amount of nitrogen, phosphoric acid, potash and chlorine in a bag of each brand is given here. So, each brand P and brand Q has got this much amount of nitrogen, phosphoric acid, potash, chlorine respectively. That is, the amount is given in this kg per bag. And they have also given, just indicate that the garden needs at least 240 kg of phosphoric acid, at least 270 kg of potash and at most 310 kg of chlorine. Now what is the question? The question is, if the grower wants to minimize the amount of nitrogen, how many bags of each brand should be used? So, our question is to minimize the amount of nitrogen. And it is also asked what is the minimum amount of nitrogen added in the garden. So, first let us assume that the quantity of fertilizer of brand P to be used is equal to X and the fertilizer of brand Q to be used is equal to Y. So it is, the question says we have to minimize the amount of nitrogen added in the garden. So first step, we can write the objective function. The objective function is to minimize. Z is equal to 3x plus 3.5y. 3x plus 3.5y, because brand P has got this 3 kg of nitrogen per bag and brand Q has got 3.5 kg of nitrogen per bag. So we have to minimize this 3x plus 3.5y, because we have taken the quantity of fertilizer of brand P as X and brand Q as Y. So the objective function is to minimize Z is equal to 3x plus 3.5y. Next we have to see the constraints. Subject to the constraints, they have given the garden needs at least 240 kg of phosphoric acid. Here already brand P has got 1 kg per bag of phosphoric acid and brand Q has got 2 kg per bag of phosphoric acid. So the first constraint with respect to phosphoric acid is X plus 2y greater than or equal to 240. Here the garden needs at least 240 kg of phosphoric acid. They have given at least. At least means greater than or equal to. So this is the constraint with respect to phosphoric acid. The next constraint is with respect to potash. So it is 3x plus 1.5y greater than or equal to 270, because it is given at least 270 kg of potash. So that is why we have 3x plus 1.5y greater than or equal to 270. We can simplify this, dividing this by 1.5, we get 2x plus y greater than or equal to 180. The third constraint is the constraint with respect to chlorine. They have said at most 300 kg of chlorine. So we have 1.5x plus 2y less than or equal to 310. So these are the three constraints. This is a constraint with respect to phosphoric acid, this is a constraint with respect to potash, and this one with respect to chlorine. Next we have the non-negative constraints x comma y greater than or equal to 0. So we have obtained the objective function and the constraints. So we can write the given problem is objective function to minimize z is equal to 3x plus 3.5y subject to the constraints x plus 2y greater than or equal to 240, 2x plus y greater than or equal to 180, 1.5x plus 2y less or equal to 310, and x comma y greater than or equal to 0. The next step is to draw the graph and find the feasible region. So for now you can take a graph sheet, draw the x-axis, y-axis, mark yx, oy, and I have taken points 0, 40, 80 up to etc. on the x-axis and similarly on the y-axis. So let us take the first equation. The first equation is x plus 2y equal to 240. When x is 0, y is 120. When y is 0, x is 240. So this is the point 240 comma 0. Join these 2 points with the help of a straight line. We get the line x plus 2y is equal to 240. The next equation is 2x plus y equal to 180. When x is 0, y is 180. So this is the point 0 comma 180. When y is 0, x is 90. 90, the point is somewhere here. So this is 90 comma 0. Join these 2 points with the help of a straight line. We get the line 2x plus y equal to 180. The third constraint is 1.5x plus 2y less than or equal to 310. So the corresponding equation is 1.5x plus 2y is equal to 310. When x is 0, y is 155. So this is 155, 0 comma 155. Next, when y is 0, x is 310 by 1.5. That is, we get 206.67. It is somewhere over here. 206.67 comma 0. Join these 2 points with the help of a straight line. We get the line 1.5x plus 2y equal to 310. When we draw these points on the graph sheet, it is easy for us to get the points of intersection also. So we have drawn the lines corresponding to these 3 equations. Now we have to find the feasible region. So let us look at the constraints. The first constraint is x plus 2y greater than or equal to 240. So the area corresponding to the first constraint is this part. The second constraint 2x plus y greater than or equal to 180. It is this part. The next constraint 1.5x plus 2y less than or equal to 310. It is this part. The next constraints are x and y greater than or equal to 0. It is the positive side of the x and y axis. Now the region which is common to all these constraints or all these inequalities are this region. So this is the region which is common to all the inequalities. Now let us mark the corner points. Let this point be A, this point be B, and this point be C. When you draw these lines on the graph sheet, it will be easy for you to get the coordinates of these corner points. So we get the coordinates of all the corner points A, B and C. So this is the feasible region, and we have also obtained the coordinates of the corner points. So A is 140, 50, B is 20, 140 and C is 40, 100. Plus 140. It is important that you write the equation of these lines. So we have obtained the feasible region and the corner points of the feasible region. Now the next step. So the next step is we have to write the shaded region is the feasible region which is bounded and the optimal value is obtained at the corner points. The corner points of the bounded feasible region are A 140, 50, B 20, 140 and C 40, 100. Now we have to draw a table. Right corner point and Z is equal to 3x plus 3.5y. So for each corner point, let us find the value of Z. First corner point is A 140, 50. We have Z is equal to 420 plus 175. So it is 595. Next corner point is B 20, 140. The value of Z is 60 plus 490, which is equal to 550. Next point is C 40, 100. The value of Z is 120 plus 350. It is equal to 470. Remember our objective function. Our objective function is to minimize Z. So we have to find the minimum value of Z. Among these, the minimum value is 470 and occurs at C 40, 100. So finally the result. Minimum value of Z is equal to 470 for X is equal to 40 and Y is equal to 100. Hence, 40 bags of brand P and 100 bags of brand Q should be used by the grower to minimize the amount of nitrogen, and the minimum amount of nitrogen is 470 kg. This we have finished this question. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 9. It says, refer to question 8. If the grower wants to maximize the amount of nitrogen added to the garden, how many bags of each brand should be added? What is the maximum amount of nitrogen added? So, for the same question number 8, we have to find the maximum value of Z. Let me draw the table again. This is the table which we have finished just now. So, for various corner points, we have the values of Z. Here what they have asked? They have asked what is the maximum amount of nitrogen added. That is, here our objective function is maximize Z is equal to 3x plus 3.5y. Among these, the maximum value of Z is 595 and occurs at A 140, 50. So, maximum value of Z is equal to 595 for X is equal to 140 and Y is equal to 50. Hence, 140 bags of brand P and 50 bags of brand Q should be used by the grower to maximize the amount of nitrogen, and the maximum amount of nitrogen is 595 kg. So, this is the result, the answer for this question. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching.